Good morning, everyone. EagleX here from ATX EagleX Gaming, and today I have the newsletter, the 11th newsletter for Digimon TCG game. And this week we had the Digimon Con wrap up. I'm going to be going over the TCG related news in this newsletter. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have a video for the other news they had at DigiCon. That being said, let's go ahead and start a newsletter. But firstly, I do want to thank you guys for your support. Before I finish this video, I was at 122 subscribers, but now I'm at like almost 125. I really appreciate your guys' support. You guys really do mean a lot to me as you support me as I'm growing this channel and learning how to do things and make these videos better for y'all. And as it shows, like roughly 18, almost 20% of you guys are subscribed. So if you think I've earned your subscription, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button, like, and support me on these videos even more. However, let's roll on to the news. First things first for DigiCon TCG news, we had the illustration competition. If you guys aren't aware, this competition features some of the fan art work that was sent into Bandai, and the top 8 results basically will be turned into Digimon cards at some point, along with a small cash prize, or good cash prize, I should say. It's pretty large. But they just announced the first screening results, which I want to show here. These are the artworks that made it past the screening that are moving on to the next stage. So as you can see here, there's 8 different Digimon they have 4 artworks for. I'm a really big fan, honestly, of this little Agumon artwork here with his little like digital background self. I think it's like maybe a Greymon there. And then the little Chibi Patamon are definitely my 2 favorites. Out of curiosity, go ahead and drop in the comments below what your favorite artwork was. I'll drop a link also so you can see these in the larger print, and I don't think my face is covering any of these, but in case that is, you can see them larger and more higher quality print than just this video, but that's just a snippet of what they all look like. They're all really neat, and shout out to all the artists that made it past to the first screening. And hopefully we'll get to see the cards they make these with soon. Next thing from DigiCon, the last TCG news, was we had a Japan versus US friendly. I do want to give out a shout out to my friend Merrick in the second round. He played for the US. Really awesome match. It made me smile seeing my friend there. And in the end of the day, though, Japan did take the set 3-2, really close. So if you guys haven't seen it, go ahead and give that part a watch. They broke into 2 parts for DigiCon, and it was definitely my favorite part to watch through for the event. So after DigiCon, we do have some news for a new system, organized play system. Currently, we use Bandai Card Game Club. Basically, for participants and players, you just really use it to get your BCC, and that's all I've experienced the use of the system for. However, we're moving to TCG Plus, a one-stop application that Bandai is using to help us find stores, register for events, for TOs to have tournament attendance, pairings, and then some deck building features and statistics. This new system will start being implemented in February, and for the time being, it's going to be ran in tandem with the BCC system, just so there's times for stores to transition over, figure out how the new system works before being fully implemented into it. So this is something I'm really excited for. If you guys have used the Best Coast Pairings app before, I think it's going to be pretty similar to that, how you have your pairings on there, you can see who you go against, and you'll do everything through that app. But this is going to be for Bandai's TCG Plus to organize play. Next news we have is premium Bandai pre-orders. They announced that we have a Digimon Tamer Set 4, featuring, I believe this is Tyrannomon holding Digimon cards, similar to that first Agumon promo card we received, where he's just holding the trading card game with other Digis in the background. We got Playmat with the memory gauge. Excited for memory gauges on Digimon mats now. And then a sleeve for cards of similar fashion. They also said for first X amount of customers that buy this product, we will get a storage box with the design shown below. I think it's going to be roughly large enough to fit 2 deck boxes, if that. My guess. Pre-orders for this close on March 9th, so we do have roughly 2 weeks before you have to order this. And I believe this is the last call for the Floral Playmat and card set too. Pre-orders close on March 31st, so that is coming up. It comes with a playmat with a memory gauge also, and 8 cards that are reprints, and some of them being promos for the set. The Gabumon and Gomamon and Patamon being the most playable ones, I think are really cool, and the Tentamon, he is played. So if you guys haven't ordered this, go ahead and order your Premium Bandai products. You can find the Premium Bandai website. And then we're going to shift over to the Japan meta. This is the last week of BTA EX2 format for Japan. And to wrap it out, I believe Digimon Meta did put Yellow Hybrid as tier 0, so a very strong performance. As you can see in tournaments, 10 of them made top cut, where 1 Yellow Hybrid won the tournament. Meanwhile, X Antibody, D Reaper, and Imperial have really strong results also, where X Antibody won the most tournaments. That's what the little asterisk means, I believe. But Imperial having lots of strong showings as well, since Ice Wall being limited enables them to do their swing, restands, swings, and multiple attacks in one turn. So that's how Japan's meta is shaped up. When we get to this meta, I expect it to look a little bit like this when we start shifting towards the ban list, because the US will already have it implemented by the time we get to this format. So I think it'll give more decks a chance to shine and kind of put decks from previous formats in check and slow them down. Because if you look at Red, I don't think, Jesmon didn't even make it. Having the Savior Huck limited really hurts. But the Red starter deck is coming out soon, or the Jesmon starter deck is coming out soon, along with the Ragnarlord Mod 1. Moving over to the US meta, we are in BT7 now, with a new restriction list, Mega Digimon Fusion being banned, Ice Wall and Reinforcing Memory Boost limited to 1, some cards that were kind of problematic over in Japan. And then we do have Digifest coming up soon. This is going to be a large IRL event in both Arlington, Texas and Miami, Florida. I can just go ahead and go to this next slide. But this event will allow the use of a mulligan and a 10-card side deck. I'm going to be making a new YouTube series called Digifest Decks. So if you guys don't know what you're running yet, maybe I can give you guys some inspiration, some skeletons of decks to work with. I already have my Lilith Loop list posted. I'm going to be going through doing Blue Hybrid and Yellow Hybrid soon for the series. Arlington, Texas is March 19th through 20th, and Miami, Florida is 26th through 27th, with, I think there's roughly 200 spots left. So if you haven't signed up for it yet, definitely make sure you sign up. And to wrap up the news, we have locals in the ATX area for Dragon's Lair Friday at 6:30 p.m. and Game Castle Saturday at 6 p.m. If you guys enjoy this content, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It really means a lot to me. With that being said, take care, y'all.